Hey, how we doing? It's JJ. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I've just got to hurry on just to get out into the woods on a Friday afternoon. Firebox Friday. I've been taking a lot more time just lately when I've been able to just grab an hour or so just to get out, because obviously like we've gone into a second lockdown and that now. Now there's no limit on exercise and that, but I've come out completely by myself just to have a couple of hours out, catch the last bit of the sun going down, get the Lavvu set up, have a coffee. Firebox Friday. So let's just pop you down. Let's just hope that holds steady. And just get set up. Yeah, it's an absolutely glorious Friday afternoon. Sun's out, pretty clear skies, reasonably mild. Get the kit out quickly. Cooks up. Yeah. So, flask. This is something I've kind of been using for quite a while now in the Lavvu, and I get asked about this a lot in my pics in groups and other videos. And this is the camping blanket that I prefer to use with the Lavvu. It's from Decathlon, cost about I think 12-14 pounds. This is a large one. They do a slightly smaller one, but this large one is absolutely perfect for a full Lavvu setup. Slightly padded, slightly quilted, water resistant to a degree underneath. It's got quite a nice little pattern on it. So what I do is I lay it out where my Lavvu is going to go, and then just tuck in the corners so you're creating that Lavvu shape. And it really does work so well with the Lavvu. Holes. Don't need a ridge line today, just because I am using the full Lavvu setup. And these are the pegs that I've actually started to prefer to use as well, from OEX. Get those outdoors, Go Outdoors, loads of other places, but they actually work really well in terms of the Lavvu. With the buttonholes, it's the perfect size, they really are. So I'm going to get cracked on. I'll pop you up and pause. I'll bring you back in a moment. Basically got it set up. What I generally tend to do is lay the Lavvu down, peg in the very back eyelet holes, ignore the second and the third, come round to the fourth and the fifth on that side. That starts to give it a bit of tension. With a pole, I just pop it in and I slightly push it in so it's holding itself up, while I'm doing this. Then I'll just go round and start to readjust on one side. And then we do the same. Grab a peg, you need pegs just on the other side. Slightly readjust, get the tension right. Quite soft ground, but these pegs give a lot of good purchase. Typical, I found the root. Right, now I'm happy with that. Now we just bring the pole nice and central, peg out the 5th, and the 6th. Job done. There we go. Nicely set up. A couple of pegs spare. Bag covers away. Really easy. Now, I've got the flaps. Yeah, on the inside. You always get a lot of discussion. What's right? What's wrong? Do you know what? There is no right or wrong, really. I suppose technically there is, but generally the flaps work much better on the outside when it's absolutely chucking it down with rain and you being worn as a poncho in the half, and that's what it's designed for. But on a dry day like this, flaps inside, looks neat when it's setting up. I'm all done. I'm going to get my kit squared away in here and catch you in a bit. All right, get a brew. We're in this bit of wood here. There's quite a fair bit of elderberry and that, you know, elder, and there's a couple of them that have gone down. Now the beauty of the structure of the elder is it's reasonably hollow in the middle, so it's really good for tinder, that initial part of the kindling, which is really good. So I've already gathered up some, which I will use. But also just walking down, I just come across this. It's off a horse's tail, so well, I presume it's off a horse's tail anyway. It is natural, but I didn't see any hoof prints or manure around. I just presume it's been caught. It was next to a bramble bush, so let's just pop that on there. We'll add that, see if that goes, and then let's just use this today. Just going to be using TBS Timberwolf Mark II and its little ferro rod. Let's see if this goes. Yeah. Clean that residue off the knife straight away, carefully on my leg. That's going quite nicely. No need for the knife anymore, pop that away. Review coming on this soon. I've been using this for a good few months now. Give my initial findings of it. That's gone really nicely. I'm happy with that. So let's just put some smaller in. Oh yeah, that's definitely hair from a horse, and that it doesn't smell particularly pleasant when you're putting it on the fire. Just get that going. So lucky that the elder, a few of them that have died along here, they're sort of leaning down, so it is still really dry, even though it's kind of been really wet and damp out lately. But because it's not been on the ground, it's been able to naturally just kind of stay pretty dry. So there you go, we'll save some of that. Have a coffee. This time to me at the moment is so important. It's mindfulness, it's making a bit of time for yourself, which is always what Firebox Friday has been about. Making a bit of time for yourself. Get out, bit of exercise, walking out with your pack. That's it, a little bit of time, and just enjoy it. That's just popped open. I'm not happy with that. I think that seal might need to be replaced on there, but we'll worry about that another day. Nice. Hot coffee, peace and quiet in a lovely small little woodland, enjoying a brew. Oh, tell you what, while I'm here, let me show you. It's the TBS, the Bushcraft Store Timberwolf Mark II. I actually upgraded the pouch from the original one that it come with so that it can carry a DC4 in the front. Pop that back down, and just a small little ferrocerium rod. There you go, Timberwolf. It's a Mark II. See the red liners, which act as binder between the black micarta scale and the actual blade. Full tang, carbon steel. This is the camp knife version. Absolutely fantastic. Full review coming soon, but an absolutely stunning knife. It's got a fantastic ricasso and choil, so that when your hand sits in there, there's no slippage. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to enjoy this little bit of time, and as I say, with the times we're in at the moment, just getting out, making a bit of time for yourself, enjoying some peace, a little bit of solitude, a little bit of mindfulness in the woods, making the use of the resources, just like finding that bit of mane or tail from a horse, and using that to get the firebox going. Love my Firebox stove Fridays, I really do. A little bit of coffee, using the elder, stunning. Most of the leaves are almost now off the trees, so I just come out to revel and rejoice in nature, which is what it's all about. But that's enough for now. I'll catch you in a bit. Just before it gets too dark, you've all seen me using this, which is the Halter Falls classic trekking axe. But after doing some posts and that in a couple of groups and that about a month ago, a good friend of mine, Simon Hardy, someone who's really well known in the UK, Simon Hardy, Ashdown Forest Crafts, got in touch with me and he said, "Is that a Halter Falls trekking axe?" I said, "Yeah, it's the classic one." He said, "Well, you need some proper leather work on there." So I was very fortunate enough to receive the overstrike collar and the actual mask. Fantastic. Don't know if you can make it out. On there is his stag beetle logo. The leather work is absolutely fantastic. I'd actually wanted an overstrike for ages on here, and it is absolutely fantastic. The mask itself, the collar, is so secure, it really is. So anyone that wants some brilliant handcrafted, made in the UK, quality leatherwork, you need to go and check out Simon Hardy, Ashdown Forest Crafts. Fantastic. Simon, thank you. I just wanted to kind of show you that there before it got too dark. Anyway, let's get back to my fire. It's getting darker now, which is nice. Nice bit of warmth from the Firebox stove. Yeah, it's such a primeval thing. Fire, that connection, creating a fire, that first spark, that ember, as it starts to go, and you bring it to life and you sustain it and you nourish it and it keeps going. And it's nice just to sit out here. But while that's been going, I've been busy with a axe, collecting some wood, getting it down to much more manageable size, so I've got a good amount to keep me going for a little bit while I'm here. And use that time wisely while you're out. You know, I come out this evening, this afternoon, and you know the sun sets at 4:16, 4:15 at the moment, so you don't have much time to get yourself set up. And that's what I like. It keeps you busy, it keeps you active. Your mind is focusing on tasks at hand, not the stresses and the strains of what's going on in the outside world, but you just crack on with round camp. You get your little firebox going, you collect your kindling and your tinder and your bigger sources to keep that fire going, and that keeps your mind occupied, and you switch off from everything else. And that's so important, it really is. So it's a word that I've been using a lot just lately, mindfulness, making time for yourself, reconnecting. And yeah, it's a special time. Woods have gone really quiet now. Birds have come home to roost. It's pretty cool. So listen, whatever you're doing over the next few weeks, if you can just make a little bit of time to yourself, even if it's backyard bushcraft in your back garden, fettling, messing around with kit in your garage and that, get your kit up to spec. You know, I've sat here, I've got that done. I've got the DC4 off of my knife, and I've just given the axe head a little bit of a sharpen. And just keep your kit 100% and it'll look after you. You look after it and it looks after you. That is so true. But yeah, use this time wisely. Get out, make a bit of time for yourself. That's enough rambling. Perfect. Perfect. Right. I think that's enough from me. I hope you all stay safe. Look after yourselves. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Catch you again soon. If you've got any questions about the Lavvu, get in touch, leave a message, and I'll get back to you. Any other questions, any other things that you see in the videos and you just got a few questions and you're not sure, just ping a comment in and I'll always reply. Listen, tune out, catch you soon, take care. Make time for yourself. Oh my days, great couple of hours, peace and quiet. Just walking back up, there's a track from the edge of the fields up along some houses where I live, and peace and quiet. And then a bloody muntjac decides that's the time for him to spend 20 minutes calling out for his mate, or trying to attract a mate. I don't know, bloody noisy things. Such a haunting sound. It's a horrible sound the first time you hear it, it really is. But I can't get the light right. Anyway, oh, there you go. I'll see you soon. Take care.